My name is Cameron Suorsa. I am doing a demonstration, not a speech, but also a demonstration, kind of a mix. I will be referring to this here as like how. Okay, so imagine this. You are going to school and you walk in and a little boy comes up to you, Tommy. He asks you, "What's that on your shirt?" You look down, you realize you're wearing a 4-H shirt. You think, what am I going to tell Tommy? What is 4-H? You're probably wondering, how am I going to answer this? Is 4-H just showing animals? Is it winning money, ribbons? Or is it more about the opportunities it brings, the experiences, and the new people you get to meet? These are all really good questions, and the answer to it is, it's all about everything there. Everything that I just mentioned is important, and that is exactly what 4-H is. Over here, my stuffed cat over here, my little assistant, he represents some of the things that I've done in 4-H. It is nowhere near everything that you can do in 4-H. The stuffed cow representing showing steers. The ribbons for the successes I've had in the showroom. The money for the very little money that you make. My business card representing some of the speaking engagements that I've had, as well as some of the business standpoints that I've had for selling animals. My luggage tag here for traveling. A newspaper. My very first newspaper article that I had printed, and it was about myself for Butler County 4-H, and it was about me at the Master Gardener's plant sale, and I had taken some donkeys over there. And this article, it sort of just brought out what it is to me. Also over here, I have a little pin over here, and it says, "We are PA 4-H." Okay, this is also, as you can see, a panther, and that sort of represents Penn State in a sense, being that we are part of Penn State Exemption. And this also opens up some of the college opportunities that we have. Right here, and there's a lot of it, I have many necklaces and a name tag, and many pins that go along with that. These and the luggage tag represent my travels. So I traveled to the National 4-H Congress in Atlanta, Georgia last year, and I was honored to represent my county to do that. We had 35 delegates go. And with this, I got to see 1,000 4-Hers from across our nation. And so the entire United States, most everywhere except maybe one state were represented, as well as Puerto Rico. So you meet a vast grouping of people that you wouldn't have met necessarily if you hadn't gone. And with this, you sort of realize we're all similar, but at the same time, we're very, very different. I mean, whether it's just in your club, you're very different from someone, or whether it's whenever you go to this national event and you notice that there's 10 different versions of this dance going on, or that the fact that, okay, you show beef, oh, that's not how we do that here, but these are the different things that you learn whenever you attend these events. And this sort of represents what that is to me. And with that, I've also attended 4-H conferences throughout the years that I've been in 4-H. I myself have only been a member for 3 years. That's less than some of you guys have been in 4-H, and you guys are a lot younger than me. And that sort of opens up new doors as well. With 4-H, it gives you the abilities for public speaking, giving demonstrations for your interviews. You gain knowledge of parliamentary procedure. And parliamentary procedure, if you don't know, that is how you run a meeting, so you can run it effectively. And all of these different things that you learn from conferences and from your 4-H club meetings. As well, I've also attended 4-H camps with some of the necklaces there resemble that. And at those 4-H camps, you gain leadership skills, you gain responsibility because you're caring for other kids, being that I was a counselor for these events, being that I was older. But it's a different experience than getting to work with youth. And that's just one of the other things that 4-H offers. This is my story. So this is personalized to myself. There are so many different routes that you can take and that so many others take. So whenever you go and you think, okay, so what do I do in 4-H? You see what you do and you may think, wow, that's a lot. Well, it accumulates. And you can do all that too. I mean, I've done this in 3 years and I look at that and it's a lot to look at. And you're able to do that as well. And you're still in 4-H and you can achieve these things whenever you decide, okay, I'm going to sign up for this 4-H camp. And whenever you try to recruit somebody to go to these 4-H camps or even to join 4-H to gain these experiences as well. So my goal is that now you will be able to go and whenever anybody comes up to you, whether it's Tommy or Sally or any of those people that come up to you and they ask, what is 4-H? That you can answer confidently what 4-H is to you and that their experiences will be so much different and great.